This is the only video you'll ever need to know about the effects of ignoring your mental health, aka your mindset. And I already know what you're thinking. Bro, I don't need my mental health, bro. I'm good. I'm a man, bro. I don't need to talk about this. I don't gotta address nothing, bro. I'm good. I can do anything I want to do. All that bullshit. I already know. But have you ever heard of this term, a professional crash out? You don't want to be a professional crash out, bro. When you're ignoring the signs that your mind is giving you, when you ignore the things that your brain and your body is trying to tell you, then it's going to start to affect and bleed into every other aspect of your life. Your job, your friends, your hygiene, your physical capabilities. Every single thing will start to be affected because you're simply ignoring the way that you feel. Now, I know that's probably what you've been taught to do. You've probably been taught to brush it off, shake it off, don't worry about it. You're a man, don't think about that. Just continue on, just keep going to work, just go to the gym. I know what people are saying out here. I know what has been said. However, if you continue to do that, it's only going to get worse. You're going to wake up one day and not want to get out of the bed. You're going to wake up one day and really figure out that you're going to feel that you don't want to do anything. You're not going to want to hang out with friends. You're going to want to isolate yourself. And when you isolate, what typically happens? You start to think these different things in your mind. You start to run with all these scenarios and all these stories in your mind. Oh, I'm not good enough, man. I wish I could do so much more things, man. I wish I was better. I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. Then you get on social media and you start comparing yourself. Can't you see it's like a trend? It just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. And it doesn't stop because you don't address it, right? It's kind of like a leak. If you've ever had a leak in your car, right? I had a old 2007 Monte Carlo. Her name was Monica. Loved that car to death. It's still alive to this day. She's still running a little bit, barely. But here's the thing. Monica had a leak and it leaked oil everywhere. So every time I pulled up to my mom's house, it would leak in her driveway. And my mom does not play about nothing that ain't clean, that's not fresh, that's not neat, and damn near perfect, if I say so myself. But Monica had a leak, so every time I put up to the crib, it started off as a very slow leak, and I'll put a box under the car, it'll probably catch a couple drips, and I'll pull off. It's cool. But over time, it just continued to leak and leak and leak, and it started leaving big oil puddles in the street. And then at one point, the car didn't want to turn on because it ran out of oil. Where do you think I'm going with this? If you treat your mind and your mental health the same way, you're going to continue to leak, right? Like your oil is going to keep leaking. And therefore, over time, it's going to come to a point where you don't want to start up. You don't want to continue to move forward in whatever aspect that means for you. But it does get serious. So what do I advise you to do? First thing, I advise you to get in contact with a therapist. A therapist is going to be somebody that addresses anything from the past, the previous, any traumas, anything that may be from your childhood. They're going to help you address that. Now, if it's less severe and you're catching this oil leak in the very beginning stages, then I recommend that you reach out to me. I can reach out. We can have a conversation for completely free. You can go ahead and click the link in my bio below and you can schedule a call with me. I'm a professionally certified coach. We can have this conversation. We can talk about what's going on, why you feel stuck, why you don't feel confident, and we can address it head on so we can get you to build and move towards the best person, the best version of yourself. But it does require support. It does require help. The best progress that I've been able to make is by addressing my mental, addressing where I feel that I have shortcomings, because if I did not, then I would continue to leak that oil that I was talking about, and I would just eventually maybe be a professional crash out. And what do I mean by that? I don't mean necessarily crashing all the way out, but I mean that, when certain events happen, when certain things happen in your life, where maybe a friend doesn't support you, or maybe a friend doesn't say something, maybe a friend or a boss or a colleague or a coworker says something to you, you want to crash out on them. You want to just go off, right? It's because you have not addressed the things that's in your mind. You keep pushing them to the back. That is the absolute worst thing that you can do, is just act as if something is not there. Because at the end of the day, when you act like something is not there, you're ultimately ignoring it. And when you ignore things and you don't address it, then it only causes for situations that aren't in favor of you. So my message for you today is don't be a professional crash out. Address what's going on in your mind. If you don't know where to go, you don't know where to start, reach out to me. Go ahead and click the link below and I will get you squared away with anything that you may need, or at least send you in the right direction. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.